green with vision. For vision, more fine lace, you can still bring your stuff. Yeah. This big Giants talk of New York with a skyline bleeds. Basketball dreams in the football seas. Got a mic in the hand and a vision that feeds. In the fantasy realms where the ghost dog leads. He's a shadow on the court and a phantom on the field. Timberland stomping, truth never concealed. Got my podcast lit, each story revealed. Talk Ryan legends and hoops that appeal.
You know what time it is. Yes, oh yes, back at it again. I know. Had a couple days off, man, going through some things. However, nonetheless, you know what time it is. Here at GhostDog's Big Talk, we talk big like a giant. Pay attention as I break down the science, crunching football mathematics like an ancient Mayan. Yes, man, here we go again. From 1 week to the next. Was that Chargers game a fluke situation, Giants fans? Like, let me just be out the door with it. Was it a fluke situation? Was the Chargers just suffering like a case of jet lag? Were they unprepared? What was it? Because then we go down to the Bayou. Shouts out New Orleans, right? We go down there. 0-4 team, and I get it, we home historically. We haven't been good against the Saints when we play them in the Mercedes-Benz Dome, right? Shout out to Drew Brees back in those days. I remember that game where it was the Giants versus the Saints. It was crazy. It was a shootout, bro. It was wild. However, we talking about 2025 and 0-4 team. They are a shadow of what they used to be. But for some reason, and I was fooled. Those first couple drives where we were able to put up 14 points on the board, they made it look effortlessly on offense. So I was fooled at first. But then slowly but surely going closer to the half, they just started to creep up, and I would start to say, uh-oh. Uh-oh. And we as Giants fans know, we are no strangers to the halftime collapse. It is never a halftime adjustment for us. It is a halftime collapse. However, there was some good out there. The tight ends were used. Shouts out to Theo Johnson. Belly definitely had a couple catches. He was involved. We need to see more of that. From here on for the rest of the season. And it probably was a situation where Malik was out, so they were forced to. Which goes back to my point about Malik being out might be a positive from a negative. Because now the ball has to be distributed. Okay? You have to use what's available. You just have to. No more forcing it to leak. Okay? There's plenty of talent on this team that can be utilized in offenses as long as they're schemed proper. Okay. Also, another good thing. Shouts out to Cam Scatterbo. The young man was disappointed. He had a comment saying, "I'll do better for you, Giants fans." Cam, don't you fret, bro. I get it. You're going through some hard situations. There's a lot of players on that team right now that's going through something similar. There will be better days, young man. I just need you to keep your head up and stay positive. Just please. And he was wilding out there. I need new gloves. Give me new gloves. I guess after the fumble, he was like, nah, these gloves gotta go. They just gotta go. And I can't blame him. Superstitious as that might be, man, it's just, I don't blame him. So yeah, man, just keep doing your thing. Don't change for nobody, and keep getting busy on that field. Every chance you get, every chance you touch that ball, you make it count. Word up. Because it's been a minute since we had a player like that in the building, ladies and gentlemen. So, absolutely, man. And, shouts out to the defense. Listen, the defense was not the main issue this game. I'm sorry to say, Giants fans, it just wasn't. They've been holding teams outside of the Cowboys game to low-score games. Low-score games. And they did so again in this game. Issues aside, because I definitely don't think that Shane Bowen is the guy. Plus, we got major injuries in this linebacker situation, as thin as it is. The DBs are looking lost or just confused. And then the ones that are competent are just, not really being put in situations where they could be utilized to the fullest. Going back to coaching. So I can't get too crazy on this defense. I really can't. But what I can get crazy on is this offense. Word up. Because this offense is absolutely egregious. This offense is just absolutely horrendous, man. Egregious, horrendous, just stagnant, all types of negative adjectives and descriptions. Word up, bro. Like, I just don't get it. From 1 week you're competent to the next you look like, yo, you look like a circus out there. 5 turnovers ain't cutting it for nobody. This game was lost completely on an offensive level. Bro, and you know what, man? I've been so hot and cold over Darius Slayton. But at this point, bro, you've been in the league for far too long to be making just nonsensical like stuff like that. You didn't make that catch, had an opportunity. You had a situation there where you made the fumble crucial in the red zone. Nah, man. Yo, it just enough's enough, man. And I get it. He's never really gonna be a number one guy, but it's just like stuff like that, bro. You've been in the league for too long, Slay. I'm sorry, Slayton. You've been in the league for too long, bro. You got your money too. So, look, I don't know what else to say, man. And then Jackson Dart, bro. Stop getting fancy. I don't understand why these quarterbacks or some of these runners, they get fancy holding the ball with one hand. Bro, if you're going to start using your feet to make some moves, tuck the ball. It literally just slipped out his hand. It was like the phantom fumble. Made no sense. Then the 2 picks after the fact. It was all off the rails, bro. So absolutely no, man. Like, yo, this offense costed the game on so many levels. You're not going to make as many turnovers that way and win games. Those turnovers equated to points for the opposing team. The defense can only do so much on a limited field, bro. I'm sorry. This defense has issues, but it wasn't the main problem this week. It just wasn't. So I think Giants fans need to really pump the brakes with the defense because it's getting palpable at this point. It really is, man. Yo, people really need to start waking up and understand that Brian Daboll needs to go. And as of recording this video, okay, Wednesday, tomorrow will be the Philly game, which I expect us to absolutely get trounced. Philly just lost against the Broncos, so they got us all the way lined up, okay? Get right game ain't even the phrase I would use. Saquon Barkley is going to have at least 120 yards. With a touchdown, and it would be an additional couple more touchdowns if it wasn't for Jalen Hurts taking at least 2 of them with a couple touch pushes. Okay? Word up. So it's Wednesday going into Thursday, and Brian Daboll's still here. So I expect loss after loss after loss after loss. And it's just gonna, first year as a Giants content creator, I got nothing but heat and smoke for this team. Daboll needs to go. I think Jackson Dart will be able to survive a head coaching and regime change. I think he's that talented. I think this kid has swagger. He has leadership material. Rookie coming in and just, rallying the troops. I don't think we've ever had a quarterback like that in this building. So I think he'll be all right. The problem, and always will be for me, is coaching. And that starts at the top. Brian the Bum. So, man. We're 1-3. No, we're 1-4 now. We're about to be 1-6. And we're going to continue that slide. Number 1, at least top 3 pick. Here we come. Yes. And just hopefully Brian Daboll will be gone before then. Word up. Because he has to go. He's got to go. So stay tuned. I will have, the game's tomorrow, so I'll definitely have a reaction for that one. Oh, man, it's going to be a tough watch. I'll tell you that right now, Giants fans. But just stay tuned, stay tapped in, man. If you're new to the channel, if you haven't done so already, if you appreciate the vibe, make sure you hit subscribe. Yes, and leave a comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Journey to 1,000, man. I'm a young, new content creator. Help me out. You know what I'm saying? That being the case, man, Giants fans, we in for a long one, man. I'm going to give y'all a big blue salute. And peace.
From the shadows of MetLife to Mike's last track, GhostDog repping Big Blue, never looking back. Podcast sales, that's deep in the fog. Gridiron echoes follow the phantom dog. Jersey glows under moonless skies. Fades with the beat, but never truly dies. He barks once loud, a New York anthem blast. It vanishes like stories from podcast past.
This is a GhostDog mixtape original.